Hi friends, it's day 17 of Inktober Tangles Challenge 2023. And today's day brings us a ribbon tangle. So I have to figure out how to integrate the ribbon tangle with my tangles. And yeah, I will just do it. I like this one. It's Acropolis by Joanna Quincy. And I'm going to actually draw an oral line, so it's a parallel line that follows the edge of the tile. And I'm going to draw it like this. And maybe you're not confident enough to just draw it in one stroke. That's fine. You can see how I'm just slowly adding more and more. And then I want it to be a little bit thicker because I want to fit some shapes inside. And I think I'm going to continue here. And now I have to decide how long this ribbon will be. I think I will just continue the lines for a little bit. And also here. And I will stop here and I will see what I will do with it later. So it's not like I have a master plan. And I will then add an oral line on each side. Trying to make it parallel to these lines that already exist here. And what I'm doing here is I'm challenging myself to do this tangle in a curved way. It will be more difficult than if I decided to do it just a straight ribbon. And now I will start with the tangling. I will start with one of these small U shapes or reverse U, and then I will have to leave some space because, you know, this side is a little bit more it's smaller than if you tangle along this outer side. So now I'm placing these U shapes somewhere similar distance from each other. I'm not obsessed about making them exactly, I'm not measuring it. I'm just eyeballing these distances between them. And then I will imagine that the next one is somewhere here and bravely drawing the next one. And I need some space. Well, the next one would probably be around here. It's not important that these distances are, exactly the same. It doesn't need to be perfect. So it's the top part of this first shape. And then the bottom part is just trying to establish where the middle between the two is, and you can even draw an orb, and then doing these simple lines that connect this cap with the bottom part. And doing it again and again. It's best to just rotate your tile so that when you start drawing each of them, you are looking at it from the same perspective. It will help you. And still, it's not going to be perfect. Don't expect to draw it perfectly, because perfection doesn't exist. It's not like artificial intelligence. We are humans. We are imperfect. But, it's perfect enough for me. It's nice enough. I do like it. And now I will just add an oral line on the upper side. Oops. Well, this one had a different plan than what I was thinking about, but it's fine. And I need to do the same here and here. Of course, I'm not drawing. Okay, and I'm pretending that another one is hidden here. And now I do see that there's less space than there should have been, but I'm fine with it. Now I'm going to add like just an upside down V shape in each of these. And I'm inking it in. So you want to make it like flow, the line flow from this aura line that we drew on top. So you start there and then you just extend it. The good thing is that you're inking it in, so you can change the shape. You can make it wider. Oops, why did I do that? Nobody knows. And now I will make the other ones wider so that it seems that it was intentional. Don't tell anybody that it wasn't. Never admit it's the oopsie. It's, you know, the opportunity. It's an opportunity to draw something that you didn't want. And sometimes these oopsies are some happy opportunities to draw new things and maybe invent a tangulation of a tangle, so a variation of a tangle, even when you don't intend to, especially if the tangles are more complex. You might be trying to replicate or follow the step outs and end up doing something different and come up with a tangulation, so a variation of a tangle. Well, I'm done with this step, and I will add an aura line like this on each side. And now I might notice how my spaces between the shapes are not the same. Now notice it even more than I did before as I'm adding all of these layers of details. And there's one final detail that I will add. It's a V shape down here that reaches out to the bottom part of the ribbon. And then I need to ink that in, and I have the graphic 1 pen so that it's quicker. Just adding in to fill in these central parts. I think that I need a new graphic 1. And my new PN is in my living room where I normally draw. So, you know, use what you have. I draw a lot, so I go through these supplies quite quickly. And 2 more to go. Just a part of the last one here, peeking. And I will add just a little bit to this, and then I will kind of try to make it disappear. And I think it will be easier to add some more. Do these flicks with my PN pen. Okay. A cool one, right? And it kind of rounds the thing nicely. And I think I will just extend this line to this side and also here, but I will only ink in that space just to have some flow, some continuity. It doesn't need to be filled with the exact same tangle, but this line just seems to flow like this, and then I'll see what the next tangle is and how I will fit it in this. But now I will take my graphite pencil, and you know that there is a video description and you will find the list of supplies in the video description. I'm using these matte pencils to avoid glare, because I'm using a very strong LED light here to light up my table or my working surface. So it's important for me that I try to avoid the glare. But you can use any pencil, it doesn't have to be, you know, the matte pencil. It can be just a regular little Zentangles pencil, or any kind of a graphite pencil like HB, the one that you would use in school. Or if you have access to different kinds, then you can choose a B, so it's a soft one. And the bigger number next to the letter is, like 8B, is typically in a range of like traditional school supplies. It's the softest one. But these matte pencils go to 14B. These by the ones that I use by Faber-Castell. Okay, I added some shade to it, and I think I will add some more to these central parts. Let's see where that will take me. It's also another tangle that I've never used before, so I'm always grateful to Jennifer, who is preparing the list of tangles, and you will also find the link in the video description, because I always get to know some new tangles that I've never used before. I like what this looks like. It's cool. It's a cool tangle. And finally, some highlighting. And I'm using the little white pencil by Zentangle. It's the one by General Pencil. But this, you know, these aura lines are really small, so I will just use the Jelly Roll 10, the gel pen, to add some white highlight to these auras, because they are narrow. And if you go over your black lines, once the white is dry, you can easily retrace those lines and make them bold black again, which is what I will do too. I want them to be a little bit bolder. And that was it for today. A cool tangle, and now this is the way that I would like to observe this drawing. So this like negative space on top around the flowers, and I will probably add something here. Let's see what tomorrow brings. If not, I can always repeat some of the tangles that I've used here, and it won't be long before I'm done with my second Zendala for this Inktober. Thanks for drawing with me, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.